I think you said that like a label, especially like right now, there's also there's stigma about the mentally ill. Like I had a personally when I had a psychotic break that I was mentioning, I had they had called my parents had called the police, and the police they treated me like a criminal. They put their knee in my back, yelled at me, and all this. And I know that nowadays the police, if you want to become a police officer, you have to take courses to deal with mentally ill people. People that are mentally ill commit crimes that because they're mentally ill, but they're handled for the crime part, not the mentally ill part, and they end up going to jail. And then when they get to
Hmm.
jail, the psych wards at the jail are full, so they end up in main population for doing things like like if I like threw a plate at you or something,
Hmm.
like that. If it was considered domestic violence as opposed to a psychotic break, and there's really right now this is a big issue about people with mental illness being um, taken to jail for something. So just what you were asking me about the label thing. Yeah.
When you were mentioning something, it got me to thinking, and I know you kind of have your perspective, but maybe you can shed some light on, it seems to be a theme that people who receive like such a diagnosis don't want to take their medication. From yourself or anybody that you were like, let's say at the farm or any of these treatment centers with, what's a top reason that people don't want to take a medication that's gonna potentially make them feel better?
Because they don't want to admit that they need it. They want to think that they can go back to their old life and live the life of a healthy person. It's kind of a swept under the rug kind of thing. Well, not really swept under the rug, but it's like self-image, you know.
Hmm.
You see yourself as being ugly, or being disabled. Nobody wants to be disabled. It's not a title that you want.
Right.
And I think if you're taking your medication, you're also in a way